Hello, Bambinos. Bit different today. I'm bringing you TPL conference semi-finals. Old English Ice Cube versus the Empoleon Emperors and Coach Film Up. So you might be wondering, why is this on Showdown, not Switch? Since this is a Wi-Fi league, we tried to play the match on Switch and we had a connection issue after I think it was 12 turns. So we decided to go on to Showdown and try and recreate the battle, which we did do more or less. And I'm going to play out the battle and I'll tell you when we're at the point of where we disconnected. But yeah, so for the first like 10, I think 10, 12 turns, there's a lot of us chatting about what we did to try and recreate the battle. But the rest of the battle is like fresh, first time clicking buttons. So excuse me, I'm just going to play the replay and like pause it in parts to explain my choices for my moves. But this is the best content we're going to get out of this battle because we fucked up, or more importantly, I fucked up. So first of all, I want to say thanks to Film Up for agreeing to play on Showdown, because I don't think he really had to, but here we are. So this is the team that he brought. He didn't bring the Corviknights or what else? He didn't bring Gorgeist last time. He brought something else instead of Gorgeist. My mind's gone blank. Oh, Drudagon. So yeah, Drudagon and Corviknight didn't come, which Drudagon I'm not too fussed about. I had a plan for Drudagon, but Corviknight is always an issue, isn't it? So yeah. So let's just play out the battle. I decided to lead Vanillux, because I did plan for him to lead Drudagon, but it doesn't matter anyway because I just want to stop his setup stuff. If he led like anything but Excadrill or Volcarona, I think I was just going to click taunt anyway. So that is what I do, turn 1. But turns out he's a fast Vaporeon, more fast than my Vanillux at least, and does exactly what I didn't want it to do with Toxic. So we switch out to Primarina turn 2, he gets off a Scold. He does get the burn in the replay, it didn't happen originally, but it doesn't matter, the burn doesn't matter at all. He goes for a flip turn into the Coco, turn 3, and I get myself behind a sub. Now I just click Moonblast, and he gets Calm Mind. I'm thinking, oh lord, here we go. But it's still a 3-hit KO, even if he does another Calm Mind here. So we're thinking we'll just click it again. He goes for Calm Mind again. At this point I'm like, alright, well, I think you die to the next one. Maybe not if you Calm Mind again. So I go for another Moonblast, and he roosts. I completely forgot Coco got roost, and I'm just thinking, oh god, do I just straight lose? I get a special attack drop here, which is important actually because in the initial replay, I did get 2 special attack drops on this Coco before the disconnect. So trying to recreate the drops, you can see here we're talking, okay, there's 1 drop. We had to recreate the 2 drops. So that was the first one that we have to take into consideration. So this Coco's just setting up big time and it's roosted up, and my Moonblasts are obviously doing less and less damage. So now my thought process is here is I'm just fishing for a crit because I'm waiting for him to kill me, basically. I don't want to switch in anything. I just want him to attack me. So I'm just fishing for crits whilst he's trying to set up. Which might not be my best play because like this thing could just go to like +6 eventually, as it just keeps roosting off the damage. Again, I know that Moonblast isn't doing the damage I need it to, but I'm just fishing for a crit. He's begging to get crit at this point. Goes for another Calm Mind. And there's the second drop, which is important. So he roosts off the damage again. Well, I Calm Mind up because I looked at the calc, and I think a +1 crit will kill Coco from full. So even if you roost and then I get the crit, it should kill it. So that's why I've gone +1 here. But now he's at full, and he's free to attack at this point. So he does go for another Calm Mind whilst at full. I Moonblast, no crit. I do get a 3rd drop, which didn't happen in the original because he's talking about it here. He goes for another Calm Mind to make up for it, which then puts him at 1 more speed def than he was originally, but 1 less special attack. So it's only a minor difference, but instead of having +5, +3, he's +6 and +2. So I go for a skull because I don't want to get any more drops. He then goes for another Calm Mind, so he's up on stats than he was originally. But luckily I get this drop on this last one. So now we're at the same amount of boosts he had originally, and he goes for the stored power. And those boosts are important. We do accidentally get another drop here. But it's not important because he still kills us here, and this is exactly what happened in the game. He kills Primarina, in comes Slowking, because it looks as if Slowking is the only thing on my team that can tank a hit from this stored power at this many boosts. Everything else would have just died, I think, according to my calcs. So we bring in Slowking, he tanks it like a beast, gets Trick Room up. This is where things get a little bit different from the original, because turn 16 it was actually longer than I thought it was. I go for a Sludge Bomb here, just to get some damage off. Doesn't kill, and he store powers. In the original game on Switch, that second store power actually killed, but it did like less rolls or whatever this time around. So we were a bit stumped about what to do here, but we kind of worked out and agreed that basically I had Flamethrower on this Slowking, and I kind of worked out that at +4 speed death after the lefty's recovery that he's about to get, Flamethrower won't kill, and he can just kill me. So Coco would be at slightly less health than it was originally, and I'd lose a turn of Trick Room. But that is like the closest compromise we could make recreating this match, and this was actually the first time we tried to recreate it, so it's not that bad to be honest. So you see, this is what happens now. I go for the Flamethrower, it doesn't kill, and he kills me with stored power, and this is where the disconnect happens. So this is all brand new ground here. This is where it disconnected. I didn't even bring out my next Mon. So Coco is at slightly less health than it was before, and I have one less turn of Trick Room. But yeah, we were both happy and agreed to carry on from this point. So this is brand new ground. Let's go. This is what happens next. I bring in Marowak, and I'm thinking he might switch out because it's the only thing faster than Tornadus in the back, and he still hasn't revealed his fourth move, so I thought it might be an electric move. He might switch out for Tornadus. So I go for a cheeky sub. He ends up staying in, clicks store power again, and obviously breaks the sub. So now with my last turn of Trick Room I think it's about to be, I decide to go for the Shadow Bone, and we pick up the kill on Coco. So in comes Empoleon, no Trick Room anymore. I'm at 76% health. I decide to switch out into Vanillux here, I think. Yep. He gets the scored off, brings us down to 66 with toxic damage. Down to 59. He goes for a Wish. I get the Veil up. It's not really important here. More toxic damage. He goes for a Scold and actually gets a crit. And then we taunt it so it can't protect or Wish again. And the toxic will actually take us out. But I think that crit actually works in our favour, because it means we get an extra turn of Veil on Marowak coming in. So he's taunted now, so he can't toxic or Wish at this point. He could flip turn out, which I kind of was expecting to be honest. But I also couldn't afford to click fire type move in front of this Vaporeon, so I went for the ghost type move, risking Miltank coming in on the flip turn. I actually Dynamax here. We take only 19% from the Scold whilst Dynamax with the Veil up, which is great, and then a Max Phantasm does just pick up the kill on Vaporeon. So that thing's gone, which is nice to be honest, but it's still looking tough. In comes Gourgeist, and at this point I'm really worried because a choice band Gourgeist will just kill us from here. I looked at the calc, Poltergeist will kill us behind Veil with the choice band, so I thought it was over here. But honestly, I don't really have many other choices. I couldn't switch in here. I'm already down bad. So I just stay in and click Phantasm. He protects, and it does 57% through protect. So then he goes for Disable, which I'm not sure if you didn't know, doesn't work on Max Mons. But I also clicked Max Flare this time in case Miltank came in to waste my last turn of Max. So I clicked Max Flare, and down goes Gourgeist, and we're actually back to 3-3 here, but my Dynamax is now over. In comes Volcarona. I looked at a few calcs. Even a Specs like Psychic wouldn't kill us here behind Vel. So I stay in, he clicks Toxic, and I Flare Blitz, and kill the Volcarona, and also reveal that I'm Rockhead. I'm Rockhead, so I take no recoil from the Flare Blitz, which I kind of think he didn't expect when he's got a Tapu Koko on the team. He thought I'd probably be Lightning Rod. That's why he's gone for a stored power set. So yeah, it turns out Rockhead Flare Blitz is very good. We take Toxic damage, so we're down to 47. In comes Miltank here. We decided to switch out because we don't want to take any unnecessary damage on Marowak at this point. Also, I thought maybe I can get Uxian again to Trick Room up again. So yeah, we switch out into Tornadus behind the Veil. Goes for a Body Slam, which does a chunk, even though I'm behind Veil, and he gets the Para, which is awful, awful news. I didn't do any calcs here to work out what item it was, because I was kind of just in a half, thought this match was already over. So I just clicked Taunt here, because I didn't want it, like, doing stupid shit, like setting up rocks and milk drinking, so I go for the Taunt. Obviously he's faster now, he goes for another Para. I get fully paralyzed, so I don't get Taunt off, and he just fires off another Body Slam and picks up the kill on Tornadus. He gets a crit, but I'm not sure if it mattered. I was on 35%, so it means he did 37.5 on the first two, and then 35 on the last one. The crit shouldn't have mattered. But yeah, Tornadus didn't get a move out, which is not good. And we're sat here in front of a Miltank. So I decided to bring in Uxie. Wow at the Para and crit. Okay, so Uxie comes in here. I click Toxic. He goes for a Body Slam, gets another Para. I click Toxic the first time because I figured he wasn't going to kill me in one. I also figure I want to get as many Trick Room turns as I can, but that did 30%. So, and with the Paras, I don't think I can afford to not click Trick Room here. So clicking Trick Room here is what I do. He gets for another Body Slam. We don't get powered and we get a Trick Room off, which is obviously very, very important. Because if we get double powered here, if we got fully paralyzed this turn and next turn and not get a Trick Room up, things were looking very, very bad. But, so Trick Room's up, Uxie will be faster now. We give a knockoff and find out that it's Choice Band. And I assume it's Scrappy the way it came in on Marowak and click Body Slam. So it's Scrappy, not Thick Fat, which is important. He gets a non-Choice Band Body Slam off, which brings us into the red, but not dead. And we've only got 3 turns of Trick Room left here. And I'm thinking, right, I need to get Marowak in fast. So I click Memento here, because I need these last 2 turns of Trick Room to try and hit Miltank and to try and do something to extra draw. But he's still got his max. He could be Sash. So God knows what's going to happen here. So I click Memento. I get fully paralyzed, right? Which is terrible, terrible news. Because if he goes for anything non-attacking here, or doesn't kill us, we're in big trouble because we're not going to have enough Trick Room turns with Marowak. So I'm just praying he kills me here, which he does end up doing. Toxic damage off. He's only got 24% life left, so even if it's like max bulk, he's not Thick Fat because he threw a Body Slam at Marowak. We know that. So I just go for the Flare Blitz. Knock out Miltank. We're down to 41% health. We're poisoned. We've got 1 turn of Trick Room left, and he has an extra drill with his Dynamax still intact. Turns out it's Mold Breaker, not Samrush. So it would have hit our Uxie with ground moves, which is interesting because I definitely would have switched it in on extra drill if this happened earlier in the battle. He goes for his Dynamax. Now then, does Flare Blitz even kill a Dynamax extra drill? Is he Focus Sash? This is what happens. Bop. Marowak just picks up the kill on extra drill, and you'll see the chat. Oh my god, let's go whack. Oh my god, I'm shaking. He's a bit salty, but he's just salty about he lost. Not there's no hacks involved, so it's just disappointment more than anything. But yeah, Marowak clutches out the match for us, and we win against the Empoleon Emperors 1-0 to progress into the conference finals in the TPL, which is like the semi-finals officially, but conference finals. Worth noting that Marowak picked up every kill, so in summary. Yeah, there we go. Myrak picked up every kill in the conference semifinals, which is clutch. Sorry about the video being like this and not a Wi-Fi battle, but things happen. GG's and thank you to Film Up. And leave a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment down below, and see you guys in the final. Thank you very much.